Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe copyright under 17 USC 107. Okay, and I'm doing a criticism here. And yes, this is. And I just wanted to make a point real quick for you geniuses that say the Philippines is Asia. Let's take a look at this simple research again. Cuba, people in Cuba are American, right? Because they're much closer to America than the Philippines is to Asia. So that automatically makes them American. Right? Their language is American. Their culture is American. Mexico's culture is American. Canada's culture is American. South America's culture is American because they are just so close to the United States, right? The Bahamas is American. People leave to go to these places to get away from America and to learn different cultures. So you people telling me, look at this simple research. Simple computer, simple keyboard. All you gotta type in is world map. And you obviously see that places like Cuba and these places are closer to the United States than the Philippines is to Asia. As that is obvious in this pic. And look how close Cuba and Mexico is, right attached. But yet nobody says that going to Mexico, you're going to North America. Does anybody say that? Does anybody from Mexico say, I'm North American? No. In the same way, if you are Filipino, you don't say you're Asian. That's just literally logic. You use logic, people. Use logic. If you are from the Philippines and you say you're Asian, that makes no sense. Because not only are you not on the Asian continent, you're not, neither is Cuba on the North American continent. That does not make them American. Being Cuban is being Cuban. Being Filipino is being Filipino. Stop listening to these stupid Asian mixed Filipinos trying to say that they're Asian just because they have some Asian in their blood. They automatically rule out all the native Filipinos and they categorize themselves as Asians. Makes no sense at all. Let's just go to these simple research facts. Okay, clearly not attached to Asia. Clearly not attached to the United States. Completely different cultures. Completely different cultures. Simple research, simple sample. What's some of the #1 things in culture? Okay, just off your head. How do you name culture? Okay, you can do it from a basic standpoint. Okay, religion. Okay, food. Okay, and looks. Okay. Now in my previous video, we already did looks. Okay, we already did some dances and culture. Okay, let's look at some food. Let's look at some South American food. South. Look, I'm typing it. Wow, South American. Okay, let's see how simple. Okay, this is South American food. Okay. Wow, they're eating rice. Wow, white rice. Wow, so they're so Asian now, right? Because they're eating white rice. Yeah, they're eating rice and stew and potatoes and chicken and all these things. But they're so Asian, right? Okay. And let's look up these. Let's look up Oriental food. Okay. Let's look at the difference here. Boom. Noodles right off the bat. Soups right off the bat. No potatoes. Where's the potatoes? There's like no potatoes to this. Wontons, egg rolls, like chopsticks. Every Asian country that I know of uses chopsticks. And the one place where they don't is, guess where? Philippines. You know why? Because they're not Asian. The one Oriental type culture in Asia that does not use chopsticks is India. Okay? And many people who are ignorant don't know that India is in Asia. Just because the people are very dark. Which is... okay. The religions, the buildings are very Asian in India. Besides the Muslim Indians. Okay. The food is not quite Oriental, but the religions and the culture is very Oriental in India. Hinduism, Buddhism, all that's in India. Okay, and a little bit of Muslim, like in every single Oriental country, aka not the Philippines. Okay, now let's look up some Filipino food. Look how similar this is. Look how similar this is. Oh, my fault. I didn't put food. Oh, but I might as well click on some of these pics right now. Look at these Filipinos. Are you telling me that kid's Asian? Are you serious? Are you serious? These people? Are you serious? It just takes simple research, people. Literally going on a computer, going on your phone. And look at this guy. He's a mixed Filipino. He's mixed. Okay. Freaking Batista's Filipino, if you guys don't know that. But he's mixed. Okay, let's look up the foods. Look up the foods. Okay. For all you fools out here trying to say Philippines is Asian. Okay. Look at these foods. Beans. Okay. A side dish of greens. Okay. Potatoes. Okay. Look at these foods. Okay. Whoops. In what way? Tell me what way can you compare these to the soups? The soups and all that in the Asian culture. Where's the noodles? Where's all the soups? You know, all I see is stews, which you eat over rice, and that. I do not see any of these, you know, any of these crazy soups. None of that. You know why? Because Filipinos are not Asian. That's why. The Pacific Islander, and they have some Hispanic culture. And now, recently, is now the Asian culture is starting to mix in. So you guys are wrongly saying that they are Asian. When if you do simple research like I just did, now obviously you can do deeper research and go back to history and find out where the native Filipinos came from until, you know, this is simple. Look it up. Go, you know, if you want to get an encyclopedia on history to go way back and study Austronesian culture,